CP.
Hey man, welcome back to my channel. This is part 2 to Naruto, the What If series, Naruto Snow and Leaves. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. Um yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even got that much time. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to fucking head to my people's house. So I'm gonna see how long I can stall them niggas out. Cause I already said I was on my way, but I am black. I am black. So on my way could be fucking an hour. It could be an hour out. You know what I'm saying? Like let's be real. So where I last left off, you know, um Ray and Naruto, you know what I'm saying, them boys was they were getting punished more so Ray than Naruto. Like Naruto don't really have to do too much because you know what I'm saying, niggas don't want Naruto even around they shops that need cleaning or anything like that. So only place Naruto do really clean up for real is like around the school ground, the Hokage office area and shit like that. The stone faces, you know what I'm saying? He got dust the motherfuckers off. And the training grounds. That's pretty much it. So like in a weird way they got that boy sweeping dirt because them training grounds, you know what I'm saying? You know, they got that boy sweeping dirt, cleaning dirt. Cause it's nothing really for him to do, but they want that nigga to do shit. And then Ray, you know, he got to do shops, he got to do libraries, you know, shit like that. Which he not really too mad about because hey, he gonna get some benefit. So you know he do it. He ain't really too upset about it. Honestly, you know he not really upset at all once he realized that throwing out old books and old scrolls that's tore and shit like that mean they just want them discarded and burned. So if he finds something he want, whether it's like a fire tech, like you know, a fire release, you know, what I'm saying jutsu or some sealing techniques and shit like that. Even even if it's ripped up and like you couldn't learn the full thing from this tattered fucking scroll, he can. He can. So you know what I'm saying? Most of the stuff that's supposed to be getting thrown away, he just sacrificing it to his overlord system. You know what I'm saying? To the higher power of the system to get abilities and benefits. And if it's something he already know and he sacrifices it, he just gets stat points in return for it. Not a lot, but 1 or 2 stat point on some shit you already know. Come on now, you can abuse that. So that's pretty much what they doing. You know, for a week. It ain't that long. It's about a week. Ray do realize that Anbu's are following him and shit, you know. But you know, that boy, he can fucking see them. Even though he can't sense them, he can still see the little panel that just exposes where they at. So, you know what I'm saying? Most of the time he just be ignoring them niggas. But like when he with Naruto and them niggas following him, he just get to staring at them. Like he look at one, he looked at the next one, he looked at the next one, he looked at the next one. Then he looked to the left, like he just looking at them. And mind you, these are Anbu. These niggas train they whole, not their whole life, but they train multiple years in stealth and avoiding detection. How do you think they feel when they see this little fucking 12-year-old just staring at them in their hiding spot? So obviously, you know what I'm saying, niggas like damn, GG's, we need more training. You know what I'm saying? This shit terrible. But then on the other side, you know, they reporting that back to Hiruzen. And then, you know, the other Anbus that's not from on Hiruzen's side, you know, from Danzo's side, they report that to Danzo. They're like, this kid is like extremely sharp and very sensitive to the point where like even our best Anbus can't hide from them. You know what I'm saying? Danzo, you know, rubbing his hand. He thinking on some diddler shit because you know he kidnapped children. So he on his P Diddy shit. No Diddy party though. And Hiruzen, Hiruzen interested. Cause like he reading Ray Fowl of where he's supposed to be from and like everything that happened with that situation. You know, he sent aid to the area, you know what I'm saying? But by the time they got there, everybody was dead. Like everybody was dead. There was nothing he could do. So he know where what clan Ray supposedly from, but at the same time, them niggas not that good. Like Ray might be the exception, but at the same time, they not really that good when it comes to like ninjutsu and shit like that. They kenjutsu specialists, you know what I'm saying? They use swords. But Ray don't use a sword. Like he can, you know what I'm saying? He can use a sword, but he don't use one. So he like, okay, there's something there. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't sure, you know what I'm saying? Because over the years, he have noticed niggas have been reporting to him, the little kid that hang around Naruto and that Naruto hang around. He see their grades. You know what I'm saying? He can see that. So he can see that ever since Ray showed up, Naruto have been improving combat wise, you know what I'm saying? Attitude wise, you know what I'm saying? Naruto only needed one person. I'm not gonna lie to you. If Naruto had one person, nigga, he would excel. He would be way better than his canon counterpart if one person was there for him. Eventually he did get Iruka, then what I'm saying, he ended up getting more people. But nigga, that was already when he was fucking damn near going into the ninja world. So like, you know what I'm saying? It didn't really give him that you know what I'm saying, that initial bump he could have got if they would have been there with him since he was a legit. But he got that. He got that this time around. You know what I'm saying? He know Naruto got hands. Naruto got a fighting style they never seen before. And like it looks simplistic to them because they ninjas, they shinobis and shit. It looks simplistic, but at the same time, you know, that shit real dangerous. You see Naruto throw a fucking fist, you dodge the fist, then that nigga just fucking spin into a fucking elbow and cave your nose in. Now you're done. So it looks simple, but it's not. So he want to ask Ray questions. You know what I'm saying? He thinking about how you gonna go about summoning Ray to start asking questions, start doing a little bit of investigating because Ray is extremely promising. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, when you're looking at the grades and shit, you're looking at I'm saying the effect that Ray has on like Naruto, on Choji, because and Shikamaru, because them niggas was there. They had to learn. They couldn't just be there just watching. So Ray is like a motherfucking a leader of sorts, but like a shadow leader. Cause like nobody really knows about Ray. Like nobody really talks about Ray either. Which is also weird. Cause he like, you know what I'm saying? So he got a lot of questions he won't answer. And you only can get those answers from one place. On top of the fact that, nigga, Danzo might have his own little thing going, but nigga, Hiruzen still runs everything else. So Hiruzen know that Danzo got niggas watching them when he not supposed to. That's definitely an overstep of his authority, but like, the motherfucking the elders, they love this nigga Danzo. They can't help but glaze him. So he know even when Danzo is fucking around doing shit he not supposed to do, he can't really, you know what I'm saying, he can't really do nothing about it, which is like the fact that piss him off. Cause he's like, I'm in a position of power, but there's still higher powers that I have to answer to the point where I can't do the things I need to do that are blatantly ripping our village apart. Danzo already got his little fangs into the fucking Uchiha clan, and you see what happened to that. You know what I'm saying? He got the report of the bodies, you know what I'm saying, that was reported to him. And like multiple bodies was just eyeless. But then you know what I'm saying, Danzo didn't know nothing about this, apparently. But Hiruzen's not stupid. He see what happened. He put it together. He like, yeah, that nigga just wanted to get rid of them to steal they fucking eyes. You can't prove that he got them though. Because most people didn't know. But Itachi's a fucking spy. Nigga, he still reports to the lead. Not all the time, but occasionally he give them information that they need to know about the Akatsuki and the other things that's going on in the world. He's still doing his job. So like he know if Itachi would have took him, he would have told him. So he thinking either fucking Danzo just was out there motherfucker scooping, or something else happened. But then again, he don't see no enemy shinobis rocking Sharingans. Like if any of the clans that like any of the villages that real life hate them, the stone would have attacked if they had Sharingans. If they had even one, they would have attacked immediately, just like their cloud. If they had one Sharingan, they attack it. They don't care. But there's multiple missing. So he got a lot on his mind. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things ain't go according to his plan. You know what I'm saying? He's still thinking about, you know what I'm saying, Orochimaru, how that nigga, you know what I'm saying, that was his pride and joy, and that nigga motherfucking disappointed him. Broke his heart. And, you know, the shinobi world is cruel like that. And then, you know, the end of the week happened. You know what I'm saying? They meet up. Naruto, he apologized because, you know what I'm saying, he didn't get to help Ray. So Ray got majority of the workload. And Ray like, no, don't even worry about it. I mean, it was a good thing for me. And you know, Naruto like, what you mean? He was like, I mean, they were throwing away a bunch of stuff that they seen as useless, but it wasn't useless to me. So, you know what I'm saying, he started, you know what I'm saying, showing Naruto some shit that he learned. You know what I'm saying, it ain't too crazy. But he do show him a thing that he's working on. You know what I'm saying? He say that he learned it through an old scroll, but it's not. This is his own engineering. Most of the workload was carried by the fucking system on like putting it together, because he got the basic information. It's a possible thing, so the system could just help him tweak it to make it more usable. And what it is, basically, is a karma seal in a way. And what I mean by in a way, it's not an exact karma seal, but you know what I'm saying, it's based off sealing techniques, and it works, and he activated, chakra flows through it to activate it. And then whoever he touch, let's just say they chakra gonna just start not being a chakra no more. And it's gonna start leaking through, and he gonna absorb it into the seal on his arm. And he got some good plans, some big plans for that. Cause what he want is damn near tail beast level of chakra. Right? That's what he going for. That's his end goal. So anytime he get extra stats, he dump it into chakra. But like it's not really growing as fast as he wanted to. It's starting to feel like no matter how many points he put in there, it's only getting like one or two extra drops of water in this little in his bowl. So he like, okay, maybe I'm reaching the limit of what I can do and how much I can actually have. And then he started neglecting other stacks by just dumping everything into chakra. So like he like, maybe I'm reaching my limit for what I can have. He gonna still mess around with it. He gonna still try to figure out a ratio where he can go into his other stats, and then after going into them stats and probably like upping them by like 5, he'd put 1 to chakra. Shit like that, like a little system that allow him to still play around with it, to look and see, because he don't want to just completely forget about it. But he do also have plans for unlimited chakra. And he like, if I can't hold it in my body myself, I'm gonna put it somewhere else. And I'm not about to, like, he can use his own chakra to store into there, but at the same time, being able to snatch it from somebody else is also a plus. And that's why he made it. You know what I'm saying? It's not complete yet. You know what I'm saying? He still needs to tweak a few things and mess around with shit. Cause it's not permanent. It absorbed to a certain point, then it stopped. And then, you know, he have to, like it works, but not how he wanted to. Cause right now, he basically absorbs some chakra or store chakra in it. And then whenever he casts a jutsu, it just make that jutsu like big as fuck, depending on the upper limit of how much chakra is in it. Because it drains all the chakra. Like he don't have control over that chakra once it go into the seal. So when he casts a jutsu, all of the jutsu that's stored up get, I mean, all the chakra that's in the jutsu that he do and he casts, it just, I think I just fucked that up. I ain't gonna lie. I think I'm blabbering. Hold on. Let me fix that, because I think I just fucked that up. I just had a fucking brain frog little like moment. Basically, since he can't control the output of chakra from the seal, any jutsu he casts, right? It just take all of the chakra from the seal, no matter what jutsu it is. It can be a normal little clone jutsu, but it would take all of the stored up chakra plus the initial chakra he's putting into it to cast that jutsu. So if he casts a normal clone jutsu, like he'll make probably like 8, 9 thousand fucking little fucking clones, like they the illusionary clones, not the physical clones. He didn't learn the shadow clone jutsu because he got other counterparts to make up for it, so he didn't really need it. So he didn't learn the shadow clone jutsu. But like, you see what I'm saying, right? Like it's not what he wanted to be. But yeah, he was showing that to Naruto, and Naruto was like, "Oh, that's kind of cool." You know what I'm saying? He was about to like touch Naruto and see if he can motherfucking grab some Kurama chakra. But at the same time, he don't want no beef with that nigga. Like, he ain't look. It's just some things that it's like, yeah, just because you can do it and just because it might be possible, you should most definitely have some precautions before you do it though. Because he was like, Tell Beast chakra is not the same as normal chakra, just like it's not the same as Sage chakra, or you know what I'm saying. So, or nature energy. So like they all are different. They all different forms. So he don't know what that could do. So he'd rather stay away from it for now. Then he telling them about, what I'm saying, the other seals he made, which is like, what I'm saying, they basic. They're like paralysis seals. They don't last that long because, you know, they can't seal your chakra. So if he put it on you, you know what I'm saying, if you use chakra to motherfucking burn the tag, then it just disappears. I don't mean like fire release burn it, but it's just like you just offset the time limit of what it's supposed to do by just forcing chakra into it, and then it's just gonna like implode on itself in a way. Hold on, I'm getting Texas. Oh shit, my my car is on fire. All right, yeah, I had to fucking reply to that, but so he's showing him shit like that, and you know what I'm saying it don't really work that long on Naruto because Naruto just got an abundance of chakra, so just naturally it don't really like the time limit is already shortened with Naruto. And then he teaching Naruto how to like, you know what I'm saying, try to push chakra against it to, you know, shorten the time limit even more. It's chakra control stuff. Naruto don't like this shit at all. But what can you do? Anyway, you know what I'm saying? After they do that, they go to the academy. You know what I'm saying? They sitting there. Uh Naruto do comment on saying like how that boy Ray done changed the drip up a little bit. You know, he now got one of those motherfucking Senju clan like motherfucking shit on. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't nothing too crazy, but like that fucking Toby Rama be having, that white fur. Yeah, he had to. He had to. So, you know what I'm saying? Of course it's heavily Toby Rama inspired, but like the color scheme is different. But we all know who is inspired by. So, you know what I'm saying? He come in, he got that motherfucker on. Nigga looking like he in a Monclesi. But he got that shit on. They come in, you know what I'm saying? Niggas, they see them. You know what I'm saying? Naruto, he goes straight to it, sitting down. Ray, he got stopped by a few fucking the girls and the guys that be talking to him. That he not really friends with, but he cordial with them. So like they trying to stop him, you know what I'm saying? He go to start walking towards the seat. He not to sit next to Naruto. So then he like, all right, whatever, right? And he just sit on the side of her. And like, you know what I'm saying? He look over, she looking at him, he look at her, and he like, can I help you? And I'm saying, she like, no. And he like, okay. Right. So then he leaned back, right? And he started talking to Naruto, right? Behind her, like behind her head, right? And then she like straightened her back and like start stretching. So like she in the way. So then he leaned forward and he talking to Naruto. So Naruto leaned forward and then, she like just still there. And then she leaned forward and then Naruto like, excuse me, we trying to have a conversation. And it seemed like you just keep like getting in the way. And she looked and I said, she like, oh. And you know what I'm saying? She started She trying. I ain't gonna lie, she trying hard. Talk to that nigga Naruto. She don't make it. It's like fucking probably like 3 syllables in and she out. Leaning on the table. And Naruto looking, he like, that's weird. And Ray, he like, maybe she ain't get enough sleep. He know exactly what the fuck that is, but like he was like, maybe she just didn't get enough sleep. You know what I'm saying? Like she was stretching. So they talking. You know what I'm saying? Sasuke, he come in. You know what I'm saying? He come in like almost late, but not actually late. And he come in and you know what I'm saying? All the bitches, they immediately stand out they seat. They get the flying over there. Right? He walking through, you know what I'm saying? He walks through the crowd and shit, hands in his pocket. You know what I'm saying? He think he cool, head held up. And then, Naruto and them, they in a back row next to the back door. That's the door he came through. So as he was coming, he walking through, he look over at Naruto. Naruto is talking to Ray. So then he looked at Naruto and he look at Ray. And he don't know who the fuck Ray is. Like on some ego shit. This is like on some straight ego shit. He like, I don't even know who you are, cause he don't pay attention to nothing besides himself. Only reason he started paying attention to Naruto is because everybody talks about Naruto, and then he's seen Naruto. So like Naruto was always put in front of him, whether intentional or not. So he look at Ray and he like, who is that, right? And then you know what I'm saying, Sakura, she right there, right there, and they're like, who is who, right? And then they start looking at who he looking at, and then Sakura's like, oh, that's Ray. Da 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 da. Don't you don't wanna be associated with that person. They rude and da 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 da. And she just yeah, just what I'm saying, just running out of the mouth, right? So then Sasuke walk over there, right? And hey, you. And you know what I'm saying, Ray, ignore that nigga. Ego in him. You know what I'm saying? Still talking to Naruto, like, so what we gonna do for training? Because it looked like you kind of reached the upper limit of what I was teaching you. And Naruto like, yeah, uh, honestly, I don't know. I don't know how I could go forward past where I am now. Besides, like, practicing fucking chakra control, but I don't really like to do that. I only do it so often. And he like, you do it for at least an hour a day, right? He like, nope. I get close. Sometimes 30 minutes, you know what I'm saying? But yesterday, I got to like 45 minutes or so. No, Ray like, he's scratching his forehead. And then, Sasuke's like, hey, I'm talking to you. So Ray turned and looked. It's like, can I help you? Hey, and Sasuke was like, I was talking to you. And you're like, was you now? I didn't hear you. And Sasuke was like, well, anyway, how strong are you? And he like, so Ray looked and he like, huh? He's like, how strong are you? So then Naruto, pipe up and he's like, Ray's stronger than I am. And you know what I'm saying? Sasuke looked, he was like, I didn't ask you, loser. And he's like, loser? Didn't I bust your fucking shit up? Like, did you forget about that? So then, you know what I'm saying? Naruto, he stand up. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That boy, it don't take much to provoke him. He's like, first of all, before you even start thinking about trying to fight Ray, you gotta be strong enough to fight me. And you not. And then, you know what I'm saying? Sasuke like, strong enough to fight you? Like, what? That's not even a challenge. Right? So, they talking shit. Ray like, damn, I don't even know what's going on. Cause like, he never interacted with Sasuke at all. Like, he never really cared to even try. Like, at first, he was gonna try because he felt kind of bad, the Uchiha massacre and shit like that. But then again, that nigga Sasuke egoed that nigga like crazy. He tried to talk to him. That nigga just ignored him. So he was like, all right, fuck it. Just how about your family dead? But you know what I'm saying? Like, he's like, all right, fuck it. I'm like, hey, I don't have to talk to him. So they arguing, you know what I'm saying? Sasuke got his platoon of dick riders. Ray, you know what I'm saying? He stand up, right? He stand up, he step up onto the desk, and he walk across the desk and sitting on the desk next to Naruto. So like, he's sitting on the side, right? So he's sitting and his back is to the board and he's facing Sasuke, and then Naruto is like turned over, like with his arm on the back of the seat, talking his shit, right? So he like, Naruto, how about you just ignore him? Like, obviously getting that amount of attention, he feeling himself. And Naruto, he turned around and he looked and he like, yeah, you right. And Osaki like, what? What do you mean? It's like, well, you feel like you better than everybody around you because you get a lot of attention. Whether that's true or not, have yet to be seen. But at the same time, that overconfidence you have, that's gonna lead to your downfall. He like, what? He was like, you think any shinobi outside these walls care if you strong or not? The stronger you are, the less likely you are to have caution or to think before you do something. And they're gonna capitalize on that and kill you. We're not trying to be shinobis to be the strongest. We're trying to be shinobis because that's what we want to be. It's not about strength. No, Sasuke like, yes it is. It's always about strength. If it's not about strength, then what do you even care for? And he was like, you understand that even if I'm not physically stronger than you and I don't have the same skill set that you have, I can still beat you just by outmaneuvering you with better strategies, better plans, luring you into a like my hunting grounds. There's a lot of things that go into being a ninja. Yes, if you have the right amount of strength, you could bypass a few of those things, but not all of those things. Especially if you too self confident to see it coming. I can play into that. And he's like, what? And he was like, Naruto, watch this. And he was like, I thought you Uchiha was supposed to be great. And you know what I'm saying? Sasuke, he started balling his fists up. He's like, what are you trying to say? He was like, if y'all was so great, why do y'all die to one person? And that nigga immediately try to jump over he jump up, step onto the backrest where that nigga Naruto was. So like where Naruto had his arm at first. Step on there and try to jump forward to punch Ray. And then Naruto just grab his leg and just push it forward. So he pushed his leg back. Sasuke fall, hit his fucking stomach on a seat, knocked the wind out himself. Then he fall over. Then Naruto and Ray dap each other up. Like, yup. Just that easy. Just that easy. And it's not like Ray trying to be a dickhead, but at the same time, he trying to teach this nigga something that he need to know. Yeah, you were confident because nobody could really match you here. But nigga, that don't mean you're the strongest out there. And even if you are the strongest, just that easy, that strength was nothing. Because you was focused on one person, not being focused on the last person you was just talking shit to. That's right there. You think your enemy's gonna wait to give you the chance to have your one-on-one? No. So he on the floor wheezing, you know what I'm saying? Naruto, he stand up on the chair, he look over at him, he was like, my fault, I didn't see your foot there. Right? and then he start smiling. Right? So then he sit back down. A few fucking seconds pass. Sasuke start getting up. You know what I'm saying? He mad as fuck. And he's like, so you just gonna hit me off guard? And Ray's like, duh, that's what it means to be a ninja. There is no fairness in being a ninja. And Sasuke, he just standing there. He still wanna attack that nigga for what he just said, but at the same time, now he gotta worry about Naruto. And he know Naruto punch hard as fuck. And he also know, even if he could beat Naruto, it'll take time. On top of the fact that Naruto is a extremely durable person. He've seen Ray fight once. Like, he wasn't really paying attention. He didn't really think Ray could beat him because he was like, oh yeah, he don't look like he punch hard or anything like that. But at the same time, he know Ray faster than him. So if it's one person he got to work on because they durable, and he got to be worried of and dodging because he don't want to get hit by them, and then Ray's fast enough to close the distance. So now he thinking, but like he not admitting that they right, but he thinking that, you know what I'm saying, they some hoes. He thinking they some hoes on some real shit. He thinking out of anger, thinking like, you know what I'm saying, if I catch them one-on-one, then, you know what I'm saying, it'd be different. But, Sakura, she pipe up. Like I said, she not stupid. Like she might be a glazer, but she not stupid. So she just seen what happened, because she was paying more so attention to Ray, the person she never really noticed before. You know what I'm saying? Ray do got that shit on. So like she was looking at Ray because she was like, how come I never noticed this person? So she seen Ray do a one hand fucking hand seal. Don't know what Ray was about to do, but she seen it. You know what I'm saying? She seen it was gonna be something. So she like, you know what I'm saying? She like walked over, right? And so like she went to the front row, right? That's in front of where Ray is sitting. And then she leaned over the seat, well, onto the table, and she started talking to Ray on the side of him. And she was like, what was that? You know what I'm saying? Ray looked, he like, what was what? And she was like, you did a one hand, like hand seal. Like, I thought only like, you know, like special Jonin or Jonin level ninjas, you know what I'm saying, could do that. And even then, it's still a rarity. And Ray, he looking, and he like, I don't know what you're talking about. And she was like, nah, I'm not stupid. I'm very observant. I seen it. I don't know what it is because it ain't anything I recognize, but at the same time, it's one hand. So I'm pretty sure nobody would really be able to recognize it. So he like, don't worry about it. Right? So now he got his attention talking to Ino. Sasuke still standing there, still got his fist balled up and shit, because he really want his lick back. You know what I'm saying? Ray punched that boy emotional, so he trying to punch that boy physically. And Naruto just sitting there, like not even talking, just sitting there staring at him. So that nigga, he scoff, he walk on. You know what I'm saying? Sakura start dick riding, start talking about him. I told you didn't want to be associated with them. And then, you know what I'm saying? You know, just like towards Canon, you know, her ass started talking about like, you know what I'm saying, how both of them are orphans. So, you know what I'm saying, they parents didn't teach them any better. And Ray he look at, you know, he was like, excuse me. And, you know what I'm saying, he stand up and he start walking over there, right? Naruto's like, he like, Ray. Right? So then he stand up, he like, oh my fucking God, right? So he gotta walk around the other side because Hinata's in the seat right next to him. And then Ino's leaning over the table, so he can't get onto the table because like it's two people leaning onto the table. So he gotta fucking jump over it and then run around to try to catch Ray. So Sakura, you know what I'm saying, she said that. Sasuke, he looking at her like, bitch, are you retarded? I'm an orphan too. So he looking at her like dumbfounded because he was like, it ain't no way this bitch just said that without thinking about what she was saying. So her fucking stat points with him just decreased. And she's sitting there, he looking at her. So she in her head thinking like, oh my goodness, Sasuke's looking at me. What should I do? What should I say? You know what I'm saying? Thinking that she actually getting close to this nigga. It's, hey, she fucking delusional. So she doing that. She get tapped on her shoulder, right? Her left shoulder, right? So she turn around and Ray just punch her right in the fucking teeth. Like just full force, just beam her shit. And you know what I'm saying? She hit that nigga Sasuke, you know what I'm saying? Sasuke fucking slide, and you know what I'm saying? He catch her. So she fucking slumped into that nigga chest, pushed him back. And then Ray like, don't ever bring up my mother or my father like that ever again, you dumb bitch. And he turned around and started walking off. Sasuke, he mad because he like, bro, this motherfucker just keep getting in my way. So he kind of pushed Sakura off him. You know, Sakura, you know what I'm saying, she ain't never got punched like that. Her nose bleeding. You know what I'm saying? She ain't never got hit like that. They train and shit like that, but these niggas ain't really hurt each other for real. Like they used to getting hit and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Her and, you know, they used to pull each other hair and shit and punch each other. But like it was never on no real, you know what I'm saying? That was a completely different kind of hit. Oh shit. Who texted me now? Damn it. But yeah, that was a completely different type of hit. She ain't never even hit like that. So, you know what I'm saying, that happened. You know what I'm saying? a nigga Iruka step into the classroom, you know, perfect timing. You know, Sakura, her nose gushing. She got pushed out of that nigga Sasuke arm, so she was like, you know, Sasuke gonna defend her and whatnot. That's what she was thinking. Delusional. Sasuke pushed her ass out the way, stepped over her, and started like stepping up to Rei. But mind you, Rei started already walking off. So then Naruto, he was coming around that way. You know what I'm saying? He a little upset. I'm not gonna lie. He a little upset. You know what I'm saying? He still kind of like Sakura. But at the same time, she did just say some really, like, some real foul shit. So now he's thinking like, damn, bro, it ain't nothing really redeemable about her. So that they standing, Iruka, you know what I'm saying? He body flicker up there, you know what I'm saying? He is a, you know what I'm saying? He is a ninja. So he body flicker up there, you know what I'm saying? He reached forward trying to grab Rei's wrist, right? Rei spin, move out the way, she jump back. And Iruka like, you're coming with me. And you're like, the hell I am, right? Iruka, you know what I'm saying? He's still kinda mad. I ain't gonna lie. He ain't immediately get over that little situation. So he was like, oh, so you wanna make this harder than it needs to be? You know what I'm saying? Iruka put his hands together like he about to start casting some hand signs. And Rei look at Iruka like, you're not strong enough to fight me. So then everybody in the class, they kind of shocked, like, what? Naruto even like, hey Rei, you sure? Like I ain't like, but he ain't never really seen Rei fight for real. Like they fight Jutsu, but he ain't never seen any of Rei's ninjutsu techniques or anything like that. So he's still thinking like Jutsu wise, yeah, that nigga Rei cold. He's clean. He's fast. But at the same time, like this nigga is, you know what I'm saying? This nigga's a chunin. Like that's a hey nigga, we just became Guinea. Like that nigga's a chunin, bro. So basically that happened, right? Iruka's like, oh really now? All right, I guess as your teacher, I should teach you the difference in status between ninjas. And you know what I'm saying? He like, we ain't got enough space here. You know what I'm saying? He point to the window, is, you know, the training field right there on the side of the building. Rei was like, okay. Rei opened the window, he jump out. And like Naruto, he run up to the window, he look out the window, Rei's walking down the side of the wall. And he's like, Rei, you didn't tell me you know how to do that. And he's like, you never asked. So, you know what I'm saying, Iruka, he body flicker out there. He on the field. He made a little dust cloud. He thinking he really him. You know what I'm saying? He's feeling like, you know what I'm saying, I really gotta put this kid in line. Cause, you know, ever since this kid showed up, you know what I'm saying, Naruto, like, as far as like pranks and shit, he kinda calmed down. So he don't do as many back to back to get attention. But when he do a prank, it's like, it's bigger than it used to be. So, you know what I'm saying? That was a thing. But like, that was still years ago. He stopped doing pranking shit like years ago. But at the same time, any reason he can find to not like Naruto, he gonna have. So he there. Rei walked down side of the wall. He stepped off the wall. And then, you know what I'm saying, Iruka was looking. And then he's in front of Iruka. So then Iruka looking at the wall. He see him step off the wall. And then he's not there. So he looking over there. And he's like, the fuck? And he's like, so when we go start. And then Iruka like slide back and look forward. And he right in front of him. And Naruto's like, oh shit, that boy quick. I didn't even see him move. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what that was. Y'all know what that was. You know what I'm saying? He didn't get his hands on it for no reason. So, I like, obviously, you know what I'm saying? Currently, the mission, like the mission shit, the briefing and team building thing is happening. So Hiruzen, them they got the crystals. You know what I'm saying? Hiruzen was watching the class and shit, like explaining like who gonna get what student because you know what I'm saying certain students are problem kids and shit like that. So everybody was like, who they want, you know what I'm saying? Certain people was like, you know what I'm saying? It's just whoever they get, you know what I'm saying? Whoever left, they'll take. But certain people was picking the students that they want. Kakashi, you know what I'm saying? He was trying to he was going for who he was gonna get. Obviously, he was gonna get Naruto. Because, you know what I'm saying, now that he can be a teacher in Naruto and like watch over Naruto, he gonna do that. He was gonna get Sasuke because, you know what I'm saying, the Sharingans and you know what I'm saying, and that nigga's by himself, that nigga all alone. He think he the only one who feeling pain in the world. Right? So he was gonna get them two. But for his third, he was just gonna fill it in with just a random fucking person. Right? Just a random person. He was looking for Sakura, and then he just seen her get her bopped for talking that stupid shit, and he like, but at the same time, he's still thinking, yeah, I might as well, but like he don't really know. Hiruzen watching because Hiruzen at first was just like, you know what I'm saying, raised a problem kid, like this nigga got problems, so he was watching. And then he seen that motherfucking situation happen, and he like, are my eyes deceiving me? So then he fucking leave the Hokage's office and go there in person. So all the Jonis are fucking following him. They on the rooftop, they watching, cause like Hiruzen just stopped talking. He just body flickered and he was going. So they asking Hiruzen what's going on, and Hiruzen like, shut up. I need to see this. You know what I'm saying? And he's just watching. So Ray standing there, we're like, what's wrong? I thought we were starting. When we starting? So, you know what I'm saying? Iruka, a little sweat bead dropped down that boy motherfucking forehead. He like, what was that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Was that a body flicker? And he was like, you know what I'm saying? He did know, like, he know that if you get extremely proficient with body flicker, you know what I'm saying, your body flicker becomes just better than everybody else's. You are way faster than another person using the same technique if you're better at it. So he was like, that was a body flicker, right? So he explained, all right, these are the rules. You know what I'm saying? He explained the rules. It's basically like he's still talking like, you know what I'm saying, yeah, he fast, but at the same time, I'm a chunin, right? So he explaining the rules. He explaining like, you know what I'm saying, that if he hit Ray 3 times, you know what I'm saying, it's over. Or if he pinned him down, it's over. But Ray can come at him as many times he want. And Ray like, okay. So then, you know what I'm saying, Iruka, he start weaving hand signs. Ray standing there. He weave hand signs, right? He make a fucking clone. And Iruka looking, cause he like, a fucking clone? Like, the fuck that's what? Right? So he make a clone. His clone start running to the side towards Iruka. Iruka looking like, this nigga must be retarded. So like he fucking throw a kunai, it go through the clone. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just an illusionary clone. But he did turn to look at it through a fucking kunai. Everybody else that's watching seen what happened. Iruka didn't just see it because he didn't have his attention on Ray. So like it seemed really fucking stupid in hindsight, but it was just to drop Iruka guard. The moment Iruka looked away, Ray fucking flying thunder god to the side, right, to get out of to move away from where he was just standing. Fucking weaved hand sign, made 2 ice clones, which Hiruzen like, ice, right? Because that's rare. From what he know, it's not supposed to be any more ice users in the world. At least not that he know of. So everybody seeing this, they're like fucking ice clones. So, you know, ice clone, they're physical type clones, just like shadow clones, just like fucking wood clones, just like, you know what I'm saying, water clones. They're physical. They're more durable than a water clone would be, but they are still the physical variety of a clone, so they can actually hit you. And then he sent one like into the wood, and then the other one he used the transformation jutsu and then turned into a Senbone. And come on now, he's a Naruto fan. He remember that Demon Wheel Shuriken fucking scene. That shit was hard. So then, you know, this is in that split second where Iruka was like, "Oh no, this boy retarded." So he finally turned and he looked, see Ray standing in front of the fucking the wood area, right? He looked to like out the corner of his peripherals. You see the clone running at him, right? So he throw a shuriken. The clone fucking smacks it, right? And he's like, "Oh, that's a physical clone, right?" It runs at him. You know what I'm saying? He taught jutsu with it for a little bit. He fucking spin it. He grab it by the arm and by the back of that fucking head and slam it into the ground. And then it start to melt. And he's like, "What the fuck is this?" Right? So then he look up. The Senbone about to hit him. He dodge it. He like, "You have to do better than that." And he get grabbed by the back of the neck, and his fucking neck start freezing. And he's like, what the fuck? And Ray like, "I win." So, you know what I'm saying? He pull his clone off. You know what I'm saying? It stopped freezing his neck and shit. He forced chakra in to fucking, you know, through his circulation to heat his body up and shit because, you know what I'm saying? That was icy. And now he's just standing there. He holding his neck. You know what I'm saying? The clone dissipate. It start fucking melting. Start turning into water. And he's like, and he's thinking like, "Oh shit. How did I never notice that I had a student this fucking skilled?" He didn't know any of his skills. He didn't know he had ice. He didn't know none of this shit. He like, "How did I not know? And this been his student for years, nigga." Nigga got here in the village when he was 8. He's 12 now. Like, nigga, for years. He had years to learn that what his students are capable of. And they upper limit. And he didn't. So now he's just sitting there holding his neck like, "Oh, I'm a dumbass." Because it's finally starting to hit him in his head that it's like he never actually invested anything into these students. Not really. Not truly. He's starting to think back to what Naruto was saying, where it was like, you know what I'm saying, the close thing he had to a parent was his teacher, and that nigga didn't do him right, and he wasn't trying to teach him, he wasn't trying to really push him to learn. And he's like, "Damn, I am a fucking failure." Like, it finally sink in. He like, "Damn." So he look it up at you know what I'm saying, at Ray. Ray started walking towards the building again. Hiruzen jumped down. You know what I'm saying? Of course, when Hiruzen, you know what I'm saying, is there, you know what I'm saying, his Anbu, them niggas kind of jumpy because, you know, ice users, them niggas pretty much known to be like that. So they jump down, you know what I'm saying? It look like this nigga Hiruzen about to arrest this nigga or something. So Naruto jump out the window because he don't give a fuck about fighting nobody, honestly. That nigga Naruto is straight crash out. Whether he win or not, that's not even a concern in his head. He's just not scared to even attempt it. Hold on. I'll be back. I need to pause real quick. All right, I'm back. I had to make a phone call. But yeah, what the fuck was that? What was I saying? Come on. Yeah, so Naruto jump out the window, right? Because he don't really care if he could. He don't even think about if he could win against a person or not. He just know that it ain't nobody he willing to really put his life on the line for right now besides Ray. Cause like, you know what I'm saying? Like he got friends, but like Ray is like that's family right there. So Naruto jump out the window. Kakashi jump. You know what I'm saying? He tried to grab Naruto by the back of the head. Naruto fucking grab his hand with his wrist, right? Like Kakashi grabbed the back of his head, right? When Naruto jumped towards fucking Hiruzen, right? Naruto in return reached back, gripped fucking Kakashi wrist, and then spent and elbowed that nigga right in the rib. So then Kakashi, he like, oh shit. So he fucking pushed Naruto head forward. You know what I'm saying? Putting him off balance. You know, them nigga got them vests, but at the same time, he felt that shit. He like, God damn, bro. Who the fuck is this nigga? So then Naruto fucking, he was falling face first. So he put his hands out. He fucking catch himself handstanding. He flipped forward. Kakashi slide. Asuma jumped off. He jumped to the side. He like, whoa there, kid. Calm down. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He like, no. Whatever y'all trying to do to Ray, y'all not about to do that. That boy starts standing there. He getting mad and shit. You know what I'm saying? They not really taking this nigga too serious. Kakashi, he is, though. He like, that nigga hit kind of hard. And also, what is that red shit coming out from his feet? So Asuma's like, we're not going to do anything, right? You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, Ray, he looking at Naruto because, you know what I'm saying, Hiruzen's in front of him, so he can see Naruto. He's telling Naruto, what are you doing? And Naruto like, what do you mean? I'm going to help you. And he's like, nothing. How you going to help me if nothing's happening? And Naruto looked, and you know what I'm saying, he started calming down. He's like, what do you mean? Like, what? It looked at like, and he was like, you know they have to be with the Hokage at all times, right? Like, that's the thing. They have to be with him. And Naruto like, but it looked like, I thought they were going, and he's like, no, this is a conversation. If Hiruzen was coming at him, he would have came at him. You would have seen it. Everybody would know if he was actually coming at him. And he was like, didn't I teach you about fucking, like, looking and knowing the signs of hostility? And he was like, damn, I kind of fucked up, huh? And he started scratching the back of his head. Then nigga started smiling and shit. And he like, damn, I kind of fucked up, huh? And he was like, you think? So, you know, Naruto, he started apologizing to Kakashi, like, my fault for, you know what I'm saying, elbowing you and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just trying to help my friend. So, you know, hopefully you don't take no hard feelings to that. Kakashi was like, nah, no hard feelings. But he in his head, he thinking like, Naruto kind of strong. You know what I'm saying? He be going on missions and shit. So he not always in Konoha. So the last time he was really hurt and he really got to put some time into like watching Naruto. You know what I'm saying? He was with Ray, of course, but like that's when them niggas was still running around, playing around. Like it wasn't like too serious into training yet. Which was when they was like running around playing hide and seek and shit. Which was just, it was still ninja training. It just from an outside preserver, like nigga watching, outside perspective. It just looked like they was fucking around. So he like, okay. Naruto really like that. You know what I'm saying? He got a little bit of pride in his heart. You know what I'm saying? That is his teacher's student. Well, son. I said student. I'm tripping. So Hiruzen, he started talking to Ray. He asked him, so how are you able to use ice? And you know what I'm saying? Ray look at him. He like, what do you mean how am I able to use ice? It's a KK Genkai. And Hiruzen, you know what I'm saying, he rubbing his chin. He like, yeah, I know it's a KK Genkai, but it's a KK Genkai from, and you know, Ray like, yeah, the Yuki clan. And then, you know what I'm saying, Hiruzen, he like, you a member of the Yuki clan? And you know, Ray's like, well, yes and no. So Hiruzen, he like, explain. And he explained, well, you know what I'm saying, he kind of at an early age realized that he didn't really look anything like his dad. Well, who was supposedly his dad. You know what I'm saying? He look, he start lying past a certain point, right? The system told him a long time ago. He didn't really understand it, but it was telling him from the beginning, nigga, that's not your daddy. Like he raising you, but that's not your daddy, right? So the system told him a long time ago in a way, and you know what I'm saying? He just put it together because he not stupid. So he put it together once he actually really started using ice and shit and started realizing, like, you know what I'm saying, he had the crystal ice mirrors and all of that shit. It was just pre-downloaded. He was like, oh, I'm a Yuki clan member. And he was like, well, the system was already telling me that, but like I'm really a Yuki clan member, like genetically. So then he realized, oh damn, my mom must have cheated, huh? So, you know what I'm saying, he tell him, like, you know what I'm saying, he was little. He started playing with fucking water and he was making ice. His mother told him don't do that. He was like, why not? And then, you know what I'm saying, she just told him never to do that in front of nobody else, any of his family members or anything like that. He didn't know why, but from what he know, his family, none of them use ice. So when he started researching and, you know what I'm saying, finding information about it, he realized, oh, my dad's not my dad. You know, Hiruzen, he like, huh, you know what I'm saying? It do be crazy out there in the ninja world. So then he asked him, so how long did he know? And he was like, a few years. And he's like, And then he asked him. And I was saying he stepped forward. The Anbu, some niggas, you know, they right there. He told them niggas to back up. So this is a real personal question. You know what I'm saying? He don't need them to be listening. So he cast that motherfucking barrier. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He got them boys standing on toes so no sound can escape. He asked him, when you stepped off the wall there, I could have sworn I seen something. Something that looks familiar. Not a lot of people will be able to catch it because not a lot of people witnessed it. But me being a person who have witnessed it more than once and from two different people, was what you did what I think it is? And Ray looked and he looked around and he was like, they can't hear us, right? And you know, Hiruzen like, nope, they can't. And he was like, yeah, it was a body flicker, right? And Hiruzen looking at him, and he was like, yeah, I knew you wasn't gonna buy that, but I tried. Yeah, it was Flying Thunder God. And you know what I'm saying? And Hiruzen, he's like, now he a little bit serious, and he's like, so when did you learn that? And he was like, I learned it when Naruto stole the scroll. I was there. And he was like, you were there the whole time? And he was like, yeah. So he like, what else did you learn? And you know what I'm saying? He look at Hiruzen and he tell him, first, I want this to be known. Even if I did learn anything too crazy, will I use them against my fellow clan members and like fellow, you know what I'm saying, Leaf Shinobi? No. And Hiruzen like, okay. And he, you know, Ray tell him, you know, this is Naruto home, and Naruto is like a brother to him. So like he wouldn't attack who was important to his family. So Hiruzen, he's sitting back and he was like, so you have love for the Leaf? And he's like, yeah, but not enough where I will allow them to attack me or imprison me. And you know what I'm saying? Hiruzen looking because you know what I'm saying, that nigga did steal some shit he not supposed to know. Naruto could get away with it because he's a Jinchuriki and he's the son of the fucking fourth. Not everybody know that, but enough people know that no real consequence could really hit him for real. This nigga is still an outsider. He been there for years though, but he's still technically an outsider. So he like, okay. But then, you know what I'm saying, race explain. But this place is extremely important to Naruto. It's Naruto's dream to be accepted and recognized by everybody that live in this village. I'm gonna help him make his dream come true. And that's what I care about. So like he care about this village, so I care about this village. You know what I'm saying? And Hiruzen, he like, damn, you know what I'm saying? This nigga's a this nigga's a great brother. You know what I'm saying? He tell Ray, you a great brother to him. You know what I'm saying? Ray like, yeah. So Hiruzen, he get down to the seriousness of the matter. And he explained, now that he knows what he know, they gonna have to come to some type of consensus because some restrictions are gonna have to be placed on him. You know, Ray, he like, well, yeah, in a way that's understandable. But I didn't show it for no reason. And then Hiruzen, he looking, and he like, what do you mean? And he's like, I'm super sensitive to outside observers. Cause you know, he got that system. So of course, you know, the system tell him, you know what I'm saying, who's watching him and shit like that. Hey, kinda cheat code. So when he realized Hiruzen was watching, this is what he did to get Hiruzen's attention. He was like, that was for your attention, for this meeting to happen. So Hiruzen, he like, oh yeah, I'm dealing with another genius here, right? So he's like, okay, so you wanted this meeting to happen. Why? And he was like, I couldn't help but notice that me and Naruto get exerted by Anbus, right? And he gotten pretty used to that being a situation for years. He got pretty used to it. To the point where he kinda can recognize most of the Anbus that follow them around based off they mask, they hair, and stuff like that. So he kinda recognized a few of them. But lately it been Anbus he's never seen before. And of course he's snitching. Come on now, like you thought he wasn't? Come on. He's snitching. So Hiruzen, you know what I'm saying? He's like, were they now? He's like, yeah, and they not like the normal observant Anbus that we have. Most of them, they know I know that they there. They have no bad intentions because I know they have to watch us, and they know I can't do shit about it. I'm like I see them there, but I never said anything. So it's just a mutual understanding. This new batch or whoever they are have hostility. It's very faint, but I can still feel it. And no, them boys don't. Most of them boys ain't even got emotions. But at the same time, he gotta get that nigga Danzo off his dick. he gotta get that nigga Danzo off his dick. So, you know, Hiruzen, he look at him. He like, okay, I'm gonna see what I can do about that. You know what I'm saying? But as far as you, and he asked him, so where do you think your skills rank? And Ray, you look at him and you say, special Jonin rank or Jonin, one of the two. And he like, you think you rank that high? And he was like, just off me with my small understanding of the flying Raijin, yes. Because I don't have a really deep understanding of it yet, but at the same time, just by knowing that, I'm a little bit above most normal shinobis. Then, with my KK Genkai and whatnot, it makes up for any lack of experience I might have and running into higher experienced individuals. So yeah, I would say I'm about special Jonin, if not Jonin level. So, Hiruzen, he looking. Cause what I'm saying, normally, what I'm saying, you could tell somebody like being overconfident, but he could tell this nigga Ray is like actually lowballing himself. So he like, okay. Hiruzen look at him, he's like, I got a job that I think you will fit perfectly into the role of doing. And, you know, Ray, he like, all right. Cause in the back of his head, he thinking, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's time for my Anbu debut. You know what I'm saying? He about to become an Anbu. Cause that is what he wanted. He wanted to go the Anbu route. Cause they got more freedom and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what type you are. Cause majority of the time there's internal, right? And then there's external. He want to be external. The ones that get sent out on very dangerous, very hard missions. So he want to be external, saying Anbu. So he thinking he about to become Anbu, right? So, and he tell him, he need him to watch Naruto. And Ray like, huh? Like, he like, huh? And then he explained that if you were there, he heard and he read the report that Iruka gave. That mean he know that Naruto got the nine-tailed fox at him. And he like, yeah, I don't really know what that mean, but it's supposedly something that makes others treat him the way he's being treated. And Hiruzen was like, sadly, you know, a situation arose in the past that made that a thing. Nobody knew that Naruto had it until a certain age because of a certain individual. But he still couldn't prove that it was him. So he just had to sit back and watch Naruto life just deteriorate. Because he can't force the villagers to change their perception or their emotions or how they look at Naruto. He can tell them they shouldn't say anything to him or even mention it because he can make it a gag order, but at the same time, people have their emotions. So even though they can't say it, they're gonna still treat him a certain type of way. But basically, he's saying, so you already knew that. You never treated him differently. You know what I'm saying? Y'all family. You would protect him. You seem like you willing to die for him. They're like, yes. No hesitation, yeah. And he's like, so I need you to watch him. And not in the sense of like being there because he's there for him, but at the same time, Naruto, even if Naruto go out on missions, you know what I'm saying? Because of how Naruto is. Kakashi being his mission head, because he used to be an Anbu, is reasonable for, you know what I'm saying, Kakashi to be the observer and the teacher. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying, like it's better to have two than one. Not that he's saying Kakashi's not capable, but at the same time, nigga, he know what the non-tail chakra feel like. He felt that chakra slip when Naruto started getting pissed off back like behind him. He didn't turn around or make it like a big deal because it seemed like Naruto was able to get it under control really fast when he calmed down. So he'd rather put somebody that Naruto know to be there for him because nigga, it ain't just about him being observed. It's about somebody also being there for him emotionally. And Ray already fit the bill. Nigga, he can literally use the Flying Thunder God. So he like, if he get up to the point where Minato was, he can go from the battlefield to, you know what I'm saying, he don't really know how far Minato teleportation capabilities was, but you know Minato was able to cover vast distance of space very fucking fast. So he was like, in case anything was to happen to Naruto, he could always get that nigga Naruto out of a dangerous situation. He could teleport that nigga Naruto away to a safer location. You know, things like that. So it's good to have somebody who knows it with Naruto. So, you know what I'm saying? That's what Hiruzen going for, and that's what he explaining. And then, you know, Ray starts scratching his head, and he's like, yeah, about the Flying Thunder God. He's like, he looking at him, and he's like, yeah, what about it? You didn't teach it to nobody, did you? He's like, see, I would be lying if I said no, but the only person I taught is him. And he pointed at Naruto. And Hiruzen looked back, and he's like, Naruto knows the Flying Thunder God? And he was like, in theory, I still can't get him to really pull it off because he got poor chakra control. But in theory, you know what I'm saying, with a little bit more training, chakra control management, you know, he should be able to do it. Because that's what he's teaching him to do. And then, you know, Hiruzen look at him, he's like, why would you teach that jutsu to Naruto? Like, he trying to put it together because, you know what I'm saying, he an outsider. He don't know that that's Minato's son. So what, like, you know what I'm saying, why would that be what he teach him? And then Ray just, you know what I'm saying, obviously he can't tell him the real reasons, but so he just tell him another reason, because it is another reason. He was like, Naruto like a brother to me, is a very good jutsu, like extremely good. And we teach each other everything. He was trying to teach me the multi Shadokan jutsu. I just can't pull it off. And he was like, even when y'all had the scroll, he was like, it's just probably something that's just not in my arsenal. But I have other ways of making up for it. He was like, yeah, I seen the ice clones. He was like, yeah, so like I had a way around it, so I didn't really need it. But I felt like it was something that, you know, he should know. You know, Hiruzen like, damn, must be fate for this boy to get his hands on it. But then, you know, they drop the barrier. Hiruzen take Ray away with him, and he tell all them that Ray is his student. And y'all gotta remember, this nigga haven't took on a student since fucking the Sani. So everybody looking, cause they're like, oh shit, he about to train another Sani level ninja. So he sees some potential in Ray. You know, Iruka, he ain't even mad that he lost no more. Cause he like, yeah, that nigga, he's a Sani basically in the making it. Like if Hiruzen is gonna teach him, he's basically had the potential to be a Sani. So like, I don't got that type of potential. So me losing wasn't really my fault. You know what I'm saying? He just different. He just built better. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, you know, they in shock. You know, Ozma, he happy. Cause, you know, Hiruzen, you know what I'm saying, he never took on another student because of the whole Orochimaru thing. But it seemed like he got a path forward out of that with a new student that he can put his hopes on. Cause obviously all his students failed him in a way. And like most niggas gonna be like, but Jiraiya, and I need to explain this, Jiraiya never lived up to his capabilities at all. Jiraiya could have been great. He could have been so much better, but he spent all of his time writing a book and going to hot springs peeping on women. Like he did not pursue anything higher than living a mundane life. This have nothing to do with strength wise. Strength wise, all of them held up to what Hiruzen wanted them to be, but they all didn't achieve what Hiruzen wanted them to be and how he wanted them to be. Two of them left the village and they was never in the village. Jiraiya, you know what I'm saying? He probably was you know what I'm saying, going on missions or whatnot, probably. But we don't know that. Tsunade was just basically MIA. Like, I want to say she was a fucking rogue because nigga, what all she was doing was going around gambling and drinking. I'm 100% sure that if it wasn't for her being fucking the granddaughter of fucking the first Hokage and fucking Hiruzen's student, that they would have locked her ass the fuck up for doing shit like that. Cause like nigga, she was just gone. She wasn't doing nothing for nobody. Then Orochimaru, and we all know why he was gone. So he actually is a rogue. But in a way, all of them didn't get back to the village at all, besides Jiraiya, kinda. But even when, you know what I'm saying, you know, they were going for the whole Hokage thing, he was like, oh no, I don't want to be Hokage, because he didn't want the responsibility, even though he would have been a good Hokage. And he pushed that shit off onto Tsunade. Like, he never took any responsibility serious. And that's why I say, you know what I'm saying, all them niggas was kind of let down. You know what I'm saying? Emotionally, power-wise, shit like that, I don't know. But as far as the greater scheme for a village, yes. So, you know what I'm saying? Back to, you know what I'm saying, these niggas in Hiruzen. Hiruzen saying that, you know, Ray gonna be his student. And, you know what I'm saying? Ultima happy. You know what I'm saying? Everybody happy. Most niggas was shocked. So, Sasuke, he shocked because he like, you know what I'm saying, Hiruzen trained the Sannin, and if he about to train him, that means he got Sannin potential. On top of the fact he watched that fight, he know he wasn't gonna win. He know, yeah, fighting this person, I was not gonna win. But in a way, he still think he have a chance because he was like, yeah, you know, he got the ice cones, but I got fire style, so I counter him. But he don't really understand that, like, yeah, that only works with normal ice clones, nigga. Like, fucking, just like the crystal ice mirrors, nigga, he can make ice clones that's resistant to fire. Nobody knows that though, because he ain't go that far. But nigga, that is something he can do. So Naruto, he run up, you know what I'm saying? That nigga hug him and shit. He's like, oh, you about to get trained by Hiruzen? And you know, he trained the Sannin, so that means, you know what I'm saying, you being recognized by the village for as a, like, you know, pretty much the potential of a Sannin level ninja. That's kind of cool. And he was like, you know what I'm saying, I would say that I'm proud of you, but I'm a little jealous. So I'm gonna just say congratulations and leave it at that. And then, you know what I'm saying, Hiruzen explained that, you know, he got a better teacher in mind for Naruto. So that's the reason he didn't want to teach him himself, because he was like, his style wouldn't fit Naruto. And you know what I'm saying, Naruto like, oh man, you got a teacher for me? He was like, yeah, I got 2 teachers for you, actually. 3 if you want them. And he was like, 3? And you know what I'm saying, he getting happy because he's like, oh shit, he got niggas that's really about to, you know what I'm saying, that's really about to put that work in and teach me. So he explained, you know what I'm saying, the first person he had in mind is already a Jonin with his own, you know what I'm saying. Well, it's not the first person he had in mind, but like his optional teacher. He was like, he a Jonin that already have, like, you know, a squad, and they all on mission right now. But you know what I'm saying, since Naruto like to fight, it look like he really like Taijutsu, and that's something he really go for. He's the Taijutsu specialist. So like, you know what I'm saying, that's somebody who can help him push that and pursue that part. You know what I'm saying? He got Kakashi, you know what I'm saying, who is gonna be his fucking his sensei. So like, you know what I'm saying, that was already lined up. And then the first person he had in mind to like teach him is Jiraiya. So he about to call that nigga Jiraiya back to the village because he ain't got no choice. And you know what I'm saying? Ray, he hearing this and he thinking, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? That's different. That's completely different from the canon. But then again, he is changing shit. So like, you know, obviously. And yeah, man. Uh I gotta go. So, you know what I'm saying? I've been putting this shit off for as long as I can, but I do gotta go. But you know, type shit. Uh I got a question though before I leave, right? And I'm thinking, right? Right, which direction I should take this nigga Ray in. Because Ray has the capability to get, you know what I'm saying? He got the well, it's a possibility to get his hands on a few different dojutsus. You know what I'm saying? The some different odds. And I'm thinking, which odd do y'all think fit him the best? Or if he should have one eye and then a different eye from another clan. Or if he should just be no eyes. Because he is pretty fucking busted. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna get to show off too much of what he can do yet. But he is really fucking busted. So that's something I wanted to put out there because, you know, I do like input. I do want niggas to be able to see some of their ideas implemented in the story. You know what I'm saying? I do have, you know what I'm saying, like uh some shit planned for outside people inputs and shit planned for the story as we continue moving forward. But I wanted to put that question out there because I don't know. Like some people might not want him to get eyes, and some people might want him to get eyes. So I was like, let me just ask because you know it's kind of funner that way to see which way we gonna do it and how I can do certain things. But that's the end of the question. And now it's time to get to the my little outro and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, comment, subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Peace.